Now, the for the people who are out there who are not familiar with energy and how it works, and for with the essential oils and the foods, your presentation has helped to open the eyes a little bit wider. And now, when you consider using you did say at the beginning that each body's cell vibrates at a different frequency. And
Correct.
so I my what that got me thinking about when I apply an essential oil to a spot that needs healing. So let's look at this for a moment. When your body is ill, the frequency it's vibrating at is low.
Correct.
And do you apply an essential oil closer to that frequency to make the cell get better? Or do you apply one that is higher to raise the vibration? And as I'm asking that, I'm hearing the answer, but I still would like for you to address it.
Both. It's not a simple answer, both. So the best advice I can give people is your body ultimately knows what it needs. Okay. There are times where it is not
Absolutely.
appropriate. Like there would be times where it would not be appropriate for me to go out and apply rose oil, as wonderful as it is, or to apply the blue Idaho spruce, because my body would not have the capability of elevating that high, and it would put too much stress on my body. Okay. So what you want to do is use the sway test, use the applied kinesiological test to determine which essential oil is best for me to use right now. And you can do that just by the simple muscle testing. So, and that's why I want people to go look at those YouTube channels, because it's so easy to do that. And your body's going to tell you this is what you need to do. And you don't have to apply it over the spots. Let's say you're having kidney problems. You don't have to worry about getting it on the kidneys. If you're having a heart problem, you don't have to worry about getting it on the heart. Diffuse it in the room, inhale it, do a steam inhalation. It will still work just as effectively within the body. But the key to your question, Dr. Gwen, is you need to ask your body, because otherwise it's simply a guessing game. Okay, which one do I need now?
Absolutely.
You need to, and then also become more in tune with your body. For instance, a long time before I knew any of this stuff, before I started operating in the functional medicine world, I used to use essential oils because they were natural, they weren't toxic, and they smelled good, right? I had no idea the medicinal benefits that they had, right? That's why I used them. I came across one by Oricacia called Tranquility. And Dr. Gwen, I would put this oil up to my nose, and oh my gosh, I was in heaven, absolute heaven. I was like, I don't know what the heck it is about this essential oil. So there were days where I couldn't even get out of the house, and I had my medical assistants or office manager calling me from the practice, and there were already fires to put out before I even get into the practice. So before I even get there, I'm now in a bad mood, right? I'm driving to the office and I'm in a bad mood. Well, I learned this one essential oil, Tranquility, would turn my mood around in a heartbeat. Didn't know how, didn't know why. I just knew it worked. So I would call my office manager and go, yeah, today's not a good day. Put the Tranquility in the diffuser. They'd have my office all fixed up. They'd have the diffuser going. And literally within 5 minutes, my mood would turn around like that. So I had no clue what I was doing with it, but I listened to my body. And when I smelled it, my body went, ooh, this feels good. I don't know what that means, but I'm just going to roll with it. So we just need to learn to listen to our bodies more.
That is wonderful. Yes, that is absolutely wonderful. And that's just the way to do it, listening to our bodies, because our bodies know what's best. And
That's
so
right.
that's a really good note to end on. And Dr. Val, I would like for you to give your contact information out so that people who would like to reach out to you to learn more or for your services would be able to do that. So, how can we
Absolutely.
reach you?
People can either email me at info@Nuphoria, and that's spelled NUPHORIA.com, or they can always call my office at my toll-free number, which is 844-400 0101.
Okay, awesome. And you also have a YouTube channel. Why don't you tell us about that so
You
people
bet.
could go over and watch what you're about?
I'd be glad to. The YouTube channel is called The Nerve Doctors, and it's with myself and Dr. Coppola. And we spend a lot of time educating people about peripheral neuropathy, how to recover from peripheral neuropathy, how things in our life damage your nerves. And that includes, nerves anywhere in the body, whether we're talking about brain and, the incidence of Alzheimer's, or nerves in the feet or the legs. So we're doing a broad-based education because, Dr. Gwen, these people are being told by doctor after doctor that their condition is permanent when it's not. It's simply that the doctor doesn't know how to reverse it. So the doctor's sentencing them to a life sentence of pain and disability. So we're teaching them how to take control of their health back. So,
Okay.
we're talking about peripheral nerves, but we go very broad as well.
So it's the Nerve Doctor, and that's
The
on
nerve
YouTube. So
doctors,
if you
plural.
Nerve Doctors, and
Yes.
you can find Dr. Val on YouTube and at info@neuphoria.com.
Correct.
Thank you, Dr. Val, for stopping by and chatting with
Our
us.
pleasure.
And
Thank
hopefully,
you, Dr. Gwen. It is always a pleasure to spend time with you.
very much the same here. And hopefully, you guys who have been watching us have been able to take some notes and to refer back to them later to find out how you can take control of your health, the foods you eat, the essential oils that you may use, and how you can actually use those to help to extend your health and your life and longevity. Thank you, Dr. Val, and thanks everybody for joining us.
Thanks for having
Take
me, Dr.
care
Gwen.
now.
Take care. Bye-bye now.